and we are on video number 3 in a series of 6 videos, how to make money on Fiverr, how to be successful on Fiverr. Before we go any further, I want to share with you, I have a freebie for you, absolutely free. And what I've done is I have compiled a list of services and products that are being sold on Fiverr, and individuals are making money. It's a freebie just to give you an idea of what some people are selling on Fiverr. You will be shocked. It's a freebie. So when I finish talking, you want to go to the link, click on the link, and either download it or read it online, and it will give you an idea of what some people are selling on Fiverr and making lots of money. I want you to be able to make lots of money. You see my photo where I have earned almost $8,000 as a seller. So I'm sharing formulas, tips, strategies, and the blueprint on how to be successful on Fiverr. Now, also, please subscribe, okay? I'm not asking a dime for you. I want to share with you. I want you to be successful. I know a lot of you want to work from home. You're trying to figure this Fiverr thing out, and I am sharing all of the information that I possibly can with you. So in video number 3, we're going to talk about steps for becoming a Fiverr. Definitely check out what others are selling on Fiverr. Just spend some time and look and see what they're selling. Then you will think about your talent and what passion you have and what is that you can sell and make money on Fiverr. It'll give you some ideas. I'll also talk about the ins and outs of selling on Fiverr, and you want to read the buyers' reviews from the various sellers, because reviews from buyers is your bread and butter. If they give you a negative review, you can forget it. If you give a seller, or you go to a store and you give them a bad review, they will be scrambling around to try to clean up that review, because potential buyers read reviews and they're influenced by reviews. So part of the homework in video number 3 is look at what some of the sellers are getting in terms of reviews. And you definitely want to get 5-star reviews, and you want the buyer to say great things about your product or services. So we talk a lot about that. And also, I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I possibly can share for you to be successful on Fiverr. So I go into great depth. Like I said, I'm not charging you a dime. Don't forget to get your freebie now. Don't forget to go to the link, get your freebie, and get the juices flowing, the creative juices flowing about what is it that I can sell on Fiverr. I see these folks are selling this and that and making money. What is it that I can sell on Fiverr? So I've generated a list for you to help you start the creative process and to know what are some of the, just get an idea of some easy peasy things that folks are actually selling on Fiverr and making money. All right, so I'm going to stop right there. Please don't forget to subscribe, get your freebie, and we're going to start video number 3 for you. All right, and thank you for staying with me. You'll thank me later. All right, Maria, moving on to video number 3. Hi, Maria here again, and we are on video number 3. Today we're going to talk about Fiverr seller reviews and checking out your competitor on Fiverr gigs. Seller reviews. Do this check out how buyers rate seller services. Take some time to visit the various sellers' reviews and read the buyer's comments. See how they rate the seller on a scale of 1 to 5. Note, every seller's goal is to receive a number 5 rating by the buyer. Seller reviews. Seller reviews are critical. So a seller review essentially is this. After the seller has delivered the product, service, or skill to the buyer is then asked by Fiverr to rate the seller on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the highest. Every seller is hoping for a 5 rating. That's the highest rating. In addition, the buyer is also asked to leave comments in addition to the numeric rating. Now, what I've done, this is a little secret. Once I know that my buyer is totally happy with my product, my service, my skills, I ask the buyer to please take a minute to express that in the comments for the review. Now, it's against Fiverr policy to ask the buyer to leave a positive review or to give you a 5-star rating. But you can say, because you're happy and you're satisfied with my service, my product, or my skill that I've delivered, would you please express your satisfaction, your pleasure, your happiness in a comment, which is a review. I let them know that reviews are critical for the growth of my Fiverr gig, and I really appreciate them taking the time to express their satisfaction, their delight, their happiness with my service. Most buyers take a minute to actually write a review. Reviews are really, really critical before a buyer decides on a particular seller. They will read the reviews that were given by previous buyers. So if there are reviews that are less than 5, or the reviews are, well, they were okay, but that doesn't shed a positive light for the seller, the buyer will move on to another competitor until they can read reviews, generally that are all 5 stars, and positive comments and ratings. Reviews are so critical. You always want to get positive reviews. Once you deliver the product to your buyer, you want to assure that they are happy and they are pleased, and that they will hopefully leave a very positive rating for you and comment. That's why you have to provide outstanding customer service and make sure that your buyer is pleased with your delivery of service. So let's move on to the next topic, which is check out competitors. Fiverr Gig. Fiverr Gig setups. What to check out. What are their qualifications? What keywords are used? How do they organize and write their profile message? What's unique about their service and product? Model your seller gig after successful gigs. So let's stop for a moment and talk about some of the areas in which you would be checking out your competitors. Checking out your competitors means essentially this. Whatever Fiverr gig you're deciding on, let me give you an example. So let's say you're going to provide technical service. Let's say you're going to help individuals develop their website. You have a lot of experience in terms of developing websites, and that's an area in which you're going to develop your Fiverr gig. And so you're going to pull up all these other Fiverr gigs, these individuals, these sellers who are selling that particular service, and you want to take a look at how they have put their profile together. You want to read their profile, and when you're reading their profile, you want to look at their qualifications. How do they state their qualifications? What keywords are they using? So keywords are the words that are used in the title, that are used when they develop their profile message, that are also used when they write their requirements. Keywords are the primary words that are used by individuals when they search for a particular service, product, or skill. So that's what a keyword is. So it's really important to know. What you can actually do is type in website development, and then keywords will pop up in terms of terms that are actually being searched for as it relates to, in this example, web development. And you want to be sure and use some of those keywords in your title, in your profile message, in your requirements, anything that you write. So when an individual is searching for, let's say, a web developer or someone who has web development experience, hopefully your Fiverr gig would come up. And when you're checking out your competitor, you want to see what keywords did they use. All right. And don't forget, too, to look at their reviews as well. So how did they organize and write their profile message? So you definitely want to check out competitors who are selling the same service you would be selling. In this example, it would be web development. So you're looking at how do they organize their profile? What are they saying in their profile message? So take a close look at that. How do they organize it? What are they stressing here? Look at the skills they're emphasizing and providing for the prospective buyer. Look at the number of years. Look at how they share their experience with the prospective buyer. So read a number of competitors, Fiverr gig, that are in the same service area that you would be providing, and then determine what's unique about their service and product. When checking out your competitor, you can also determine how many gigs they've actually sold, how many sellers they have provided services for. So that information is provided for you too when you're checking out your competitor. The last one, in checking out your competitor, model your seller gig after successful gigs. Now, it doesn't mean that you copy, but when checking out competitors' Fiverr gigs, if you identify a Fiverr gig profile that you feel is really on point, there's nothing wrong with modeling your Fiverr gig after that particular competitor. Doesn't mean you copy word for word. You definitely don't want to do that, but you can actually set up your Fiverr gig similar to the competitor's gig that you find that is really resonates with you and you feel like it's really on point. It's really put together very well. In summary, spend as much time as necessary checking out your competitor's Fiverr gig. So take as much time as necessary to check out your competitor's Fiverr gig. So when you begin setting up your Fiverr gig, you will have lots of great resources to reference. You will have lots of information to draw from in terms of resources because you've checked out your competitor's Fiverr gig and gained lots of information that will help you get off to a great start. All right, so I think we've covered as much as we need to cover. So hopefully you found this information in video number 3 to be very beneficial. So my hope is that video number 3 and video number 2 and video number 1. So my hope is that these series of videos have been of value to you, and we have 2 more videos to come. So today we talked about seller reviews, spent lots of time on that. So hopefully you found this video number 3, to be of value to you. Listen, if you have any questions, any confusion, any terms, anything that I've mentioned in the videos relative to setting up your Fiverr gig, please leave questions. Leave that in the comment section and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Because if I can be successful, you can be successful. Others can make money on Fiverr. You can make money on Fiverr. And I am here to share as much information as I possibly can with you. So don't forget to subscribe, like me, share. Y'all know what to do because I'm providing you with lots of great information to help you be successful on Fiverr because I want to see you at the top. All right, so stay tuned for video number 4, which will be coming up. In video number 4, you will be deciding on your Fiverr gig, coming up with ideas, keywords to use, how to win buyers, and creating your profile and more. Hopefully you've been following along with my video series because I am sharing tons of invaluable information. Again, you're not going to find this anywhere on YouTube or anywhere else. I have earned over $1,000 and counting on Fiverr, and I want to share my success with you and all the secrets, all the strategies, and all the tips. All right, Maria here. So long for now. I'll see you over at video number 4. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.